is second to Michael Waltrip, with Waltrip's teammate Dale Earnhardt.
Oh, trouble. Turn two. 2 cars.
Ward Burton for
3
the second
cars.
time this weekend. He takes Kenneth with him.
4
Ricky
cars.
Craven, Kenny Schrader. And the defending Cup champions car is wrecked at the bottom of turn 2. Saw Matt trying to refire it, but there's a lot of damage to the left front.
A lot of damage to the whole car, mainly the left rear. Ricky Craven, the Tide 32 car. He's going to drive away, but I'm sure he'll have to go to the garage here and see Matt Kenseth trying to
Let's get
get
back
his
to the
car.
garage and get ready here. Trying to look at it on TV, but it's hard to tell here.
Ward Burton had come from 40th to 21st. Remember, after qualifying 5th, he wrecked in yesterday's practice. He was moving forward in this backup Net Zero Chevy, but it looks like he may be done for tonight. Dick Berggren.
And he was on the radio just before that accident, Mike, to say he had a tire going down. Ward Burton.
Oh, Darrell, the last 4 weeks for Ward Burton, you wouldn't wish on anybody in racing.
It's been tough.
Yes.
See what we can see here.
Left of your screen.
Right in front of Matt Kenseth. There you see the tire.
Yeah, you saw the
right
tire.
there.
It just like it almost blew out.
And Kenseth went to the bottom and almost got by. And Ward comes down off the banking, which normally will happen.
Boy, a number of guys, look at Rusty Wallace. A number of guys did a really good job of missing this accident. You see the smoke. You see the right rear tire looks like it just blew out. The backup car, there's always a chance that he didn't get to run it enough. Thing could have been rubbing somewhere. Could have been rubbing in the quarter panel. Could have been rubbing somewhere and blew that tire out.
We see where all the damage to Ricky Craven on his left rear came from Kenny Schrader in the 49 car.
Everybody's out of their car and okay after this pileup between turns 1 and 2.
Larry, as you well know, they build the cars so the tires and the fenders so close that if you don't get a lot of laps out there in practice, you drop the air pressure down a little bit. Tire flex, ooh, that hurt.
Hard there. And remember, they only got a handful of laps with that zero car.
That's Matt Kenseth, the defending Cup champion. This is Rusty Wallace. Rusty scoots through. Remember what happened to Ward Burton yesterday in final practice when Casey Kane has trouble in front of him.
Yeah, this is no fault of Ward's at all. Casey loses the car, corrects it, tries to keep it out of the wall, and here comes Ward.
Well, what that makes, basically, both situations, no making of Ward Burton and that race team. He blows a tire here tonight, and he's a victim of Casey Kane getting loose yesterday. I think in October, because that's in that final 10.
Car in the wall in turn 4 here.
Slow coming across in front of traffic, easing toward pit road.
Caution is out, too.
And the caution is out. It's John Andretti.
Our buddy that's been running a little bit high all night long.
He finally ran out of room.
Lap 45, it's the 3rd caution of the night. John Andretti from Indianapolis, driving a limited schedule for Earnhardt Incorporated.
Got a right front tire down. I don't know if that had anything to do with it or not, but got a right front down. Oh, yeah. See, I think his car was too tight, and he's been pushing, and that's why he's been running that high line, and I think he may have just used up the right front tire on that bad boy.
Who this caution was a huge break for was Casey Kane in that 9 car. He had completely lost all the draft and was about 3/4 of a lap down. Wasn't many laps from going a lap down. See him right there in the 9 car.
$60 total. Had one hit the wall somewhere off of 4th. He's coasting. Stay to the bottom, coming down off 4th.
We have one lane coming through this tri-order. He's laying right in the racing lane there. There's no speed up against the wall.
We got to have a blower in that way so when we get the new tires, we can kind of run over that stuff.
Tell him there, Danny. Tell him we need to get the track load.
That's Bobby Hamilton Jr. in James Finch's Miccosukee Gaming Dodge. He cut down a left rear tire, got up against the wall in the tri-oval, and that's put us under the 4th caution flag of the night at lap 70.
We were getting about 9 to 10 laps away from green flag pit stop, so now everybody will be able to come to pit road, and we still have about 36 cars on the lead lap here as we get close to halfway.
Larry, isn't that going to make it tough on the fellows that are pitted up at the early end of pit road, because they'll be coming out while cars are still coming into pit?
See right there, the tire comes apart. Gets close to the wall.
Yeah, I don't think he ever hit anything. I just saw the thing start sparking.
I think the biggest problem he's got is that tire down. But just to answer your question, Mike, yeah, people like Chad Canals, Jimmy Johnson's crew chief, who picks that pit back there, he anticipates they're going to have some green flag stops, and that lead lap cars will thin out. There won't be as many on the lead lap. Wait, we only have one car out of the race, and that's John Andretti. There you see Michael Waltrip in the 15 car moving to the high side. He has no help behind him. Now Joe Nemechek in the 01 moves up there.
That was a timely pit stop. Oh, we got a car in the wall right there.
Mike Wallace, I believe, 50 car. Caution is out, too.
And a smoker, Brendan Gaughan. A lot of smoke on the right side of Gaughan's car.
A lot of damage, I believe, on the right side.
The Kodak 77, let's see here if he was involved in this 5th caution flag.
Heard Wallace say he cut a tire.
Right side of your screen, the 50.
There he goes. Yep.
That's where the damage came to Brendan Gaughan as well. Just nowhere for him to go as Mike Wallace just shoots straight up the racetrack in the 50 car.
And you just can't turn these cars to the bottom at 180 miles an hour.
Not with a right front tire or a right rear tire going down.
So caution is out again. Will everybody come back in the pits? We'll come back and find out.